My GoPro is acting funny, so I don't know how much of the day I'm actually going to catch, but we'll try. It's Jesse out on another dash, but not really a dash because I can't use DoorDash. It is Wednesday, April 8th. I hope everybody had a great Easter weekend, if that's what you celebrate. If not, I hope you had a great weekend anyway. I worked yesterday, but I couldn't film because my camera didn't have any battery, and it said that my SD card was full, which I actually emptied today. So I don't know why it's telling me that I only have like an hour of filming, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm starting off this morning with having just gone to my daughter's school because she forgot her glasses and she's got standardized testing today. So now I'm sitting at a parking lot by a few different places that are supposed to be busy around here, and we're gonna hope to catch something. So thanks for joining me. Please hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. I would love to hear people in the comments. Just say hi or ask a question, whatever it is. I would love to get some more engagement in the comments, talk to some people. I think that would be really fun. So yeah, let's get this day started. All right, we got one finally. It is 10:26. I ended up getting a sandwich at Starbucks really quick. But it's $10.80 to go 5.5 miles to pick up at McDonald's. Moving on, we're going to Five Guys for $7 to go about 5 miles. All right, we snagged one more. We'll head off to Chick-fil-A. $7.53 to go another 5 miles. So, it's a little bit slow. Yesterday was a really slow start. Today is kind of like that. But I am crossing my fingers on a Wednesday it's going to be a lot better, because Tuesday is kind of just like the doom day for delivery for some weird reason. So I'm still optimistic. We can still pull out a decent day. I ended up making $193 and some change yesterday. $93.44 of it was from the day, and then $100 and like 3 cents from the night. But my night shift was shorter by like an hour, so the money was definitely better at the end of the day. But I don't know, let's see if we can turn things around on hump day. Okay, so I got a $6 order for 3 miles at Sonic, so I'm here just waiting for them to bring it out. But I ended up having to call Uber support because the whole system is just kind of sucky. You know, right now we're in a world where scamming is a thing. And so I don't trust anybody or anything that calls me from some random number telling me who they are, because you're always getting messages saying, you know, we'll never call you, and then they call you and you have no idea whether to believe that it's them, and then they're asking for sensitive information. I've gotten caught up in 1 or 2 of these situations before, and I wasn't about to do it today. I had dropped off that Chick-fil-A order at a surgery center, and it was a meet at door, but as soon as I pulled up, they sent me a message saying, hey, you can just drop it off at the front desk. So I said fine, and I went in and I dropped it off at the front desk. I said, this is for so-and-so, and then I left. And then I got a call from a number that looked like it was like not even from this country. Like it said plus something something something. So I was like, yeah, no, and I declined it. Came in twice. I declined them, and then all of a sudden a number from Chicago was calling me twice, and I was like, that's just really odd. I just ignored them. And then all of a sudden I got a voicemail, and I get a voicemail, and it's this customer saying, you know, where did you leave my food? Bro, you said to leave it at the front desk. So that's what I did. But now I'm concerned because either one, whoever's at the front desk took their food, or he's wanting to get a free meal, or he doesn't know where to look within the building of which he works. Either way, I dropped it off. I'm not in the habit of stealing in general, let alone somebody's food. Like, I'm not trying to get fired. So I automatically called Uber support, and I just let them know, like, this is what's going on. I just want to make sure this person got their food. So they said they would take care of it, and they were grateful that I called. Those are the times that I don't mind calling, because it's definitely like saving my butt. I'm not trying to waste 20 minutes calling customer service when I don't think it's for my benefit or the customer's benefit. But that's what I did. So I just hate getting in trouble for things that are beyond my control. Like, you give me an address, I get to that address, you tell me to do something, I do that something. What happens afterwards? I don't know what to tell you. Like, it was a surgery center. I went through the back door initially, and all there was an elevator, but there's no extra instructions, just meet at door. And then you don't want to meet me at the door, so you tell me to leave it at the front desk. So I drove to the other side of the building because it had said something like, main entrance is that way. So I went over to the main entrance, where as soon as I walked in, there was a front desk. And that's where I dropped off the food. Anything beyond that, I don't know. I think people maybe, especially if it's work or a building, like, we are not as familiar with said place as you are. You're there every day. We have, chances are, never been there. So, if it's something like that, you need to be leaving more detailed instructions as far as where you want your stuff to be left. Otherwise, stuff like this happens, and there's miscommunications, and then people are either not getting their food, or workers getting in trouble or losing their job because of it. So anyway, another learning experience. And it's so funny, because when I got there, I had an instinct to take a photo or take, something, but it wouldn't have mattered. But they said they were going to email the customer and let them know what was going on. So it's out of my hands now. Anyway, I'm going to sit here and wait for this Sonic order. Okay, that Sonic order took forever, but I finally have it, and I'm on my way to the customer. And then I have another order in the queue for another $5 to go to Chick-fil-A, to go 2.5 miles. All right, here we go. And we're staying rolling, so I'm not going to complain. I've got an $11.03 order to pick up at a salon for 3.4 miles. I think that's probably the best order I've had all day. Just picked up a double order on Grubhub this time for $20. Right, I have been sitting for quite a while, probably almost an hour. Did some Sudoku, and I've been watching YouTube, and I finally got a call that I figured, why the heck not. I had to go off of Uber Eats a while ago because it wasn't glowing anymore, and I'm not really scheduled until 8, so till 5, and it has to be glowing busy in order for me to toggle on. But I have a Grubhub order for $6.53. I think it was six something. To go 4.5 miles. And what's funny is it's delivering right where I am now. So I have to go get it and then bring it back. So it is what it is. I'm just gonna do it and get that over with, and hope that once I'm done with that, we have something else. So this order that I picked up, the notes for it are knock the door and come in. Nope. Nope, I'll knock on the door, but it also says leave order. So I will be leaving the order, taking a picture of the order. I'll knock, but I'm not coming in. So okay, got another one. So we're starting to pick up. I was able to get onto Uber Eats. It finally turned orange, and I got an order for Panera, $14 and some odd change. So okay, I was on my way back into the area from that $14 call, and I just got a $10 call for another 6 miles, which I actually have to go back 2 miles for what's the name? Fire Up Halal Grill. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. I want to note that last $10 order, the one I just dropped off, started my night shift. I did get another call just now for $12 to go to Pizza Mania. So we're in full-fledged night mode. Alright guys, guys, we got another one already. $16 and some change. I think it's at 10 miles total, but 2.5 of those miles are just getting to the restaurant. It's Via Italia wood-fired pizza and bar, which I've been in there and it smells amazing every time. And people always seem to be enjoying themselves that are actually sitting in there. But anyway, I'm gonna go pick that up, and then it'll be what, like 7.5 miles. It is a little further south than I normally like to go, because then I kind of have to work my way back up, because I definitely don't want to keep going further south. That takes me way away from home. But anyway, I'm gonna do it because I couldn't pass it up. It's good money and we're staying on a roll. All right, I accepted another $4.50 to go 1.7 extra miles, picking up at Cold Stone. I'm trying to get that acceptance rate up, like I've mentioned on Uber Eats. So we'll see. I'm used to having, like, I don't know, anywhere between a 5 and 12% acceptance rate. But now that it's going to be my main source until I can figure out this situation with DoorDash, because I really don't believe that it's all because my phone is unlocked, because I'm pretty sure my phone has been unlocked, unless they were some sort of update on DoorDash that all of a sudden is kicking off everybody who's working with an unlocked phone. And if that's the situation, I think we would have heard more about this by now. So anyway, I think it has me now. Oh no, it does still have me going to get the pizza first and then go to Cold Stone and then deliver.